Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to robmotivejt. We're going to get a bumper ready. I've got a new bumper. Of course, you can see it right behind me here, beside me, for the new Jeep Gladiator. It is a 2025 Jeep Gladiator Sport with the Nighthawk trim, I guess. Not sure exactly what that means, but anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing the front bumper that came on it. It's just your normal Jeep bumper with its kind of silver fog lights down in there and little graded trim here with a gently used, this actually came off of my wife's 2018 Wrangler two-door, and it is the Mopar, I guess, Rubicon style bumper. It does not have the little side things on it, which makes it a stubby, right? Now, what I have to do with it, and it doesn't even need any touch-up or anything. I mean, look at the quality of this. It's been on the truck for years, no issues, or on the Jeep, I mean. What we're going to do is we're going to change the color of the hooks here because frankly, I just don't want anything other than a blacked out look on the truck. And the current ones are black, and I think they look pretty good on here. Now, why am I doing this? Well, we're going to change the wheels and the tires here eventually. And I want to be able to make sure there's no rubbing like on that existing bumper. I don't think there probably would be anyway, but we also like the look of the Rubicon style stubby bumper anyway. I also have another mod coming for the bumper itself in addition to painting the hooks, and those are going to be new fog lights, something blacked out. Right now I just have kind of a film over them to darken them a little bit, but I don't know if the camera picks it up, but it looks kind of brown, and I don't really want brown, so we're getting blacked out or black fog lights to put in. That'll be coming up when they arrive. So first things first, we got to scuff these up a little bit. I actually thought about taking them out and spraying them, but I decided it wasn't really necessary. I want a more rugged look, which I'll get with just a brushed finish. To take them out, it's really pretty simple. These bolts that are around the top, if you just remove, I think there's 4 or 5 of them, this whole piece that this is attached to will pull out. It's just an insert. So if you're ever looking to do that and have this style of bumper, it really would be pretty easy. First off, let's go ahead and rough these up a little bit, clean them off so we can get some paint on them. Okay, to rough these up, I'm just going to use an 80 grit sandpaper. I just want to put kind of some swirls and marks in the paint. This paint, wow, comes off really easily, so we're not going to have to do much. I'm not looking to completely sand them down or anything like that. I just want them to be roughed up a little bit so that the paint really has something to adhere to, I guess. That's my goal. And again, by the looks of it, that's not going to be too hard to do. I don't know if this paint was in the process of oxidizing because it would be older, but it is coming off really easily. Of course, I guess we are putting sandpaper on it, so it's not really a big surprise. But anyway, you get the idea. Let me get that. Okay, got them all sanded as much as I want. Now, just cleaning them off with a little bit. Look at that. Look how much comes off. Gonna be a lot of cleaning probably, but just wiping them down with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to get obviously the paint off, clean the surface and prepare it for paint. You know, this isn't going to be some masterful paint job to begin with. It is rather going to come out kind of rough, rustic, whatever you want to call it, and that's the plan. It is a Jeep, and even the hooks that are on the front now are a little bit rustic, I'd say. Kind of looks like they were painted with a brush to begin with. So anyway, I'm going to do this a few times. This is round 2, and get these nice and cleaned up. Okay, what I'm using is an oil-based flat black. Should look pretty good, I think. And I'm going to start just with the little areas under here because you're going to be able to see these areas underneath. So I want to make sure that I get them painted well, or at least try. to get them covered under here, because the last thing I want to see when I'm done with this is any little bit of orange. So you get the idea. Again, it's pretty simple. This isn't rocket science. But I just really am looking to black these out. Whether there's brush marks under there or not doesn't really matter, because you're really not going to see, I don't think, any of this anyway. Certainly not enough to be able to distinguish brush marks under here. So, all right, got it all done for now. I am going to put a second coat on it just because it's not going to have any like clear coat or anything over the top, but this is what it looks like so far. It came out really well, particularly for a brush on. I can see a little speck of orange there, so it definitely needs a second coat. Actually, I think the right side or driver's side of the bumper actually came out better, this tow hook. But anyway, you get the idea. That's what it's going to look like, all black. I think it should look pretty cool. We'll see once it's all done. Now, because we have a tubular sort of application here on the front, we have to have a tubular application on the rear. So I found something I think I'm going to get. It's right here. It is at Rough Country. You guys can see it there. I think that's what I'm going to put on the back, and I like that it has this tubular feature to it as well. I think that'll kind of tie it into the front a bit. And also we can hang some shackles on the back, which I really like. And I think that look for sure is going to be much better than what we have right now in the form of the stock bumper. And you know, I might not mind this one so much if we actually had a hook on the other side, but we don't. I could put one in. I've done it before. It is kind of a nightmare to get that little opening in there, unless of course you cut it, but that never looks good. So I think that's what I'm going to do. One thing I did notice about the front bumper, and I just noticed this today, you know, on the whole truck we've got this kind of matte finished plastic or matte finished black everywhere. It's all kind of a matte finish, right? I mean, everything, even the hooks or the braces, I guess, on the hood, the cowling, everything is a matte black. But when I look at the inserts on the grill itself, these are shiny. Why are these shiny when everything else is black? Even the tie downs or the hold downs for the hood, they're kind of a matte black as well. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it kind of clashes if you're being picky. I mean, if you look at that as compared to the rest of the Jeep, why did they go with a piano type shiny finish for that insert in the front bumper? It doesn't really matter, because of course for me that's going to be gone when we install the new bumper on the front. So stay tuned for that. Since I have to let them dry and I am waiting for the fog lights to come in, it's going to be a little while. And by the way, you may have noticed this is an old Jeep bumper sitting down here. This is what the base trim level anyway used to look like. It's very dusty. It's been in storage. The tow hooks are chipped. I actually thought about pulling those off and painting them and using them on the new one, but I decided against that because it's much more difficult, I think, to get those out as opposed to taking these out on the Mopar style steel bumper. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think so far. These are just a couple of what I would consider more major things that I'm doing. And as I look right now, I see something else that needs to be done. And of course, it's to black out this exhaust. I'm not going to change the exhaust, but I would like to have that black. I don't know why at this point it's not black. I'll put some sort of a high temp grill, probably spray paint on it. I'll tape up a little bit and just spray it quick. I've done it before. It's pretty easy, and when that stuff dries, it dries really matte finish or dull, so it should be good. Anyway, again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think so far. I'd be curious to know. It is fantastic to be back in the Jeep Gladiator world. I do love the Jeep Gladiator. I think it is awesome. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.